Alright, good morning, guys. I know I look a little crazy, but I've been on the email chat with Hubsan tech support team from Toscata Brands, and I found out some interesting information today that I wanted to relay to all of you guys before anyone made this mistake. Apparently, the new firmware update does not include the advanced controller. This is only for the standard controller, so if you guys were thinking about going to the Hubsan to update your firmware, do not do it. If you have an advanced controller, it is only for the standard controllers. I'm actually going to put a picture of the conversation I had with the guy right here. I explained my firmware update issue. I wanted to get longer ranges out of it. You know, you guys have been following me for a while, and I've been trying to answer as many questions as I can about this quad and trying to find out every possible scenario with this quad that can be modified or changed or that works or that doesn't work. You know, and I'm receiving some hate on some ends, and I'm receiving some of the RC sailors people coming on my channel talking crap because anyways, not the point here. Guys, if you don't like my video, that's fine, okay? But disliking it is just stupid. If you comment, then it'll allow me to fix it. And if I talk to you and I don't agree with you, I mean, I don't agree with you. I don't, it's like to just come along every single day after we've had a discussion and dislike my video is kind of stupid. Because I'm setting out to try to make sure everyone here gets every ability they possibly can out of this quad with as little amount of work as possible. I'm the one going out and doing all the work, okay? I am. For those of you that say, oh, don't do closed bearings, don't lubricate this, don't lubricate that, yes, lubricate them. I'm sorry, I disagree with you because I've had tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of RC products, and I have lubricated every single one of them and never had an issue. So, yes, open bearing, closed bearing, lubricate them if you can. Take the motor apart every couple months and do some maintenance on it. Guys, lubricate them. I don't care what anybody says. Lubricate the damn things. Okay? I don't care what Hubsan says. Lubricate them. Alright, trust me, you will take a lot of the speed wobble out of it. You will take a lot of the jello out of the camera. Just lubricate the damn things. To each his own, I don't really care, whatever. But to continually come on my video every single day and dislike it for no apparent fucking reason, other than I had a discussion with RC sailors, is just stupid. You're an ignorant little kid if that's what you're doing. Get a life. Okay, firmware update. Guys, this is the conversation I had with Hubsan. I'm going to go ahead and put that right here. After a discussion about firmware this, firmware that, why don't you guys supply better videos for people? Why isn't Hubsan doing anything about this? Blah, da, blah, da, blah. I had a long argument with this guy, and he was like, well, there's so many different brands of Hubsan. I'm like, no. There's one brand of Hubsan. You're selling it to different manufacturers. That's the difference. You guys really need to get on your ball here and start fixing these issues because otherwise you're going to earn a shit name for Hubsan. I like your craft. I just don't understand why every single manufacturer out there is putting out a different firmware version for each one or selling off old stock or this and that. Update the old stock, then sell it. Quit selling people junk. We don't want your junk. We want the fixable, upgradable quad, okay? I am so irritated with lack of information from Hubsan on this quad and everybody having to go out and try to figure out things. It's just stupid. There's absolutely no support team for this quad. Very irritating. But for those of you with an advanced controller, guys, do not do the new 1.1.21 or whatever it is update from Hubsan. It will not work. You will brick your unit. It will be junk afterwards. You will have to send it back and they'll have to reflash it and do all the fun stuff. Okay, just wanted to make sure I got that out there for you guys. I've been in talks with Hubsan, and this is what I've come up with so far. Now, they're not giving me as much assistance as I wanted because I didn't order it through Hubsan. They're like, oh, well, you didn't order it from us, so we're limited on what we can help you with. But, the guy was somewhat cool. He told me to get back with GearBest, and I'm saying, look, man, it's your product. I'm asking you questions. Let's get this handled. And I finally got a little information out of him, so... yeah, and guys, I do try to answer as many questions as I possibly can. I set out to answer all your questions. Now, if I don't know, I'm going to try to direct you somewhere that can help you. But, unfortunately, I keep having to revert people back to the RC forum. And when I tell them about stuff, we're like, oh, can you drop the link? And it's like, dude, you don't understand. It's not categorized. There's like 600 pages. You just got to kind of read or ask a question, and people help you answer it. Okay? Because I can't always go back and find the link. I'd like to. I just can't. You know what I'm saying? I really don't have time to go through the entire RC forum to find a link for you. I just, you know, if you guys have a question or something happened to your quad or this and that, just ask it on the RC forum. Google Hubsan H501S forum, and it'll pop up with the RC forum questions, and you guys can ask any question you want to. So anyways, I just wanted to get this out there, and you know, make sure everyone was aware that if they're upgrading to the new firmware, if you have an advanced controller, you're going to fuck your shit up. It's not going to work. You're going to screw your unit up, and then it's going to be the quad will have the right firmware, and the controller's not going to work at all. So there you go. I mean, that's in a nutshell. So if you guys had questions, boom, answered. All right, so for anybody with a standard controller, the new Hubsan update does work. However, I still challenge everyone to try it out because I'm really skittish on doing that. It seems like every time you update, you lose features or it just doesn't work at all. So to anyone out there that's going to try the new 1.1.21 or whatever the hell it is, please, if you do it, make a video. Tell us your experience. Let us know what you started with firmware version-wise on both TX and the RX, and let's go from there. All right, guys, drone worship, and I'm out. Toodaloo.
Give yourself to the dark side.